Hi all, welcome to those who are new to my channel and a big thank you to all those of you who showed their love and support for my previous video. Many of my viewers also reverted with interesting inputs on such sessions. Most sincere thanks to all of you. Now today I am going to present and speak on a very interesting topic to all of us, including our recruiters and employers. Have you ever wondered what's a resume? Just like the pride that you take in presenting a visiting card, so should be the pride that you should experience when you present the resume. Remember, it's a mirror image of you. It should be a perfect blend of what you are as a person within and that formal part of you who has this wonderful traits to add meaning, value, growth and progress to the role that you play in an organization. But sometimes, knowingly or unknowingly, you may land up harming that wonderful person that you are and harming the organization you look forward to work with by misrepresenting this information about you. Blunders, mistakes or errors in your resume can mar or jeopardize your dream job. They can defeat your goal to work with your dream company. What counts to present a flawless resume? Let us know the 10 most critical and subtle resume blunders in today's session. And yes, today there is also a small secret, or what you call here in India, a small mantra to keep growing in your career that I will share with all of you towards the end of the session. At the outset, let us start with the overall aesthetics and looks of a resume. Remember, no different font types, no different colors, no different font sizes. Usually 11 or 12 with Arial or Times Roman as the font size is the most preferred one. Colors, not more than 2 colors. However, one can have a shade of any one color as the third color, but never more than 2 fonts and 2 colors. Black and blue on the darker side is a preferred corporate color. Not too many graphs and tables. A PowerPoint and a video format is to be made and kept short, compact and comprehensive of information. Remember, not too much of personal information, that is detailed address or family information, religion or ethnicity need to be mentioned in the CV. So dear friends, remember these are the short pointers for the overall aesthetics and looks of the resume. Alright, now let us look into the second blunder which we usually make in our resume. Please remember, there is no one-size-fits-all format. In life, most often, we dress as per the occasion we attend, don't we? The vacancies and companies are different in their needs and profile. Tune the contents of the resume to the JD of the role or vacancy. Identify areas in your current job profile, say training or certifications for working professionals which come close to the job requirement in question. Freshers are advised to refer to projects, assignments, trainings or certifications of which skills blend with the job needs and design the contents accordingly. Now on to the third blunder. No stating unrealistic career goals, objectives at the beginning of the resume. It should look viable to achieve or reach in the next few years, maybe 5, maybe 7 or 10, not beyond that. It should be very realistic and relevant with which the recruiter or the potential employer can relate with. What is important is that do you have a benchmark in place for your future? Employers look forward to this information. Is it time bound and achievable with respect to your career goal? Is what makes sense to be a deciding factor towards a positive confirmation of your candidature. The fourth blunder is no duplication of data or information. Friends, please remember, recruiter time is precious and so is yours. They want to know your significant and different contributions. Writing the same kind of task you have done doesn't make sense. Your JD may be same for years and it may be same in different companies also, but I'm sure your learnings would be different each day. State that. Avoid repetitiveness. Similarly, avoid the use of jargons and labels. Save them for your presentation, if any, during the screening process. Alright, Now let us move on to the fifth blunder. No misrepresentation of facts. This is a direct pointer on our character and personality, my dear friends. Please remember not to falsify or provide wrong information about yourself or your past jobs. However unpleasant it may sound, life is simplified with honesty. Dishonesty, when undone later on, comes at a very heavy cost. So it's advisable to be transparent with your employer. Please remember, often integrity and ethical practices of a candidate scores more over skills and competencies to a recruiter. Yeah, that reminds me of one more thing. Interestingly, we as people do act funny, knowingly or unknowingly. Your resume is for a job interview and not for any personal purposes. So you need to be you. You need to write what you are. Do not be too modest, nor be too exaggerative on your achievements. The sixth blunder is especially applicable to working professionals. No lengthy KRAs. Your KRAs stem out of your JD. The key responsibility areas are a long description and it's a clear no. This is output driven and can weigh volumes in explanation. Just bullet points specifically directed at your contributions will suffice. No lengthy paragraphs. Working professionals may have the tendency to get carried to write long JDs. Leave some fodder on your JDs to be discussed during the interviews. Now the seventh blunder of the resume. Don't state strengths and weaknesses without being able to support them with recent real-time live examples, preferably from your workplace. Have you been hardworking to complete a certain project on time? Then stating hardworking as a strength makes sense. Similarly, were you impatient when you were not able to meet the deadlines of a task allocated to you? Then it makes sense to state that as a weakness. Depending on the real-time experience you have had, decides what you state as a strength or weakness. Say for example, focus on detail. This need not be a trait very vital to some jobs, whereas it is very important for some. And hence, please remember to use it accordingly. Now let us understand the eighth blunder. Do not mix skills and competencies. Skills are those learned abilities to do a job well, whereas competencies is that knowledge and behavior that make you successful in your job. Now there are different types of competencies. We shall delve into them at some other time. A set of skills make you competent. What matters is the effective application of these skills in your job. For all those who may be confused, let me explain this as simply as I can with two different skills. The skill of writing. Writing as a skill is a skill leading to the competency to edit, write, and release research papers, publish articles, books, or possibly some company literature. Communication as a skill. Now, communication, if you're good in your communication skills, does it lead you to be a good negotiator with a third party or possibly negotiating terms with a vendor or a client? This is where your communication skill turns out to be a competency for you. Do not mix the two. Now we move on to the ninth blunder. Times to take pride for being superior in only soft skills or management skills is passe. It's time for technical skills. Do not undermine technical skills. However good you would be in your soft skills or management skills, there is no second thoughts on the fact that the world is gradually and assuredly moving towards artificial intelligence. AI is a part and parcel of your professional life and your personal lives, and it is there to stay forever. Be it any domain or specialization you may be belonging to, with a background in engineering, management, arts, articleship, literature, education, medicine, a bit of tech skills is imperative to your growth. It's vital to keep you floating always in the job market. State them, showcase them if you have them. This helps get you some brownie points on your resume. Finally, the last blunder, the 10th one. No elaborate explanation of achievements. I would advise you to keep your achievements short. It's your past and not your future. It's a record that you have accomplished previously and already acknowledged in the past and not today. Hence, how those achievements and its learnings can be used in the current context is what matters. Use them to bring relevance to your vacancy that you're applying for. Finally, we now arrive at the most awaited part of today's session. I would now like to share that small secret or mantra to ensure growth in your career for all my freshers and working professionals out there watching this session, which I was referring to at the beginning of the day today. Each one of us puts in some 8 to 10 hours of work on an average daily. So I'm sure you will agree that as you work, you learn and unlearn something daily. As I said earlier, our resume is a mirror image of our work. This term is coined by me, so copyrights are reserved. And I call this a resume progress meter. Now, what is this resume progress meter? It is a self-reflection exercise to check your resume progress for short-term learnings or achievements for every 3 months and long-term learnings or achievements every 6 months. This meter gives you indicators of progress. Areas which may likely undergo a change in your work profile, say for example, your strengths, additional certifications which you may earn, achievements, new learnings, unlearnings, additional responsibilities that come on as a part of your job, change in your designations, these matter. Remember, if there is none to add, then it's a matter of concern. Pause, introspect, and have a conscious look into your career graph. Ask yourself some questions as to why you don't have anything to add. Your resume progress meter will knock you to reality, to the contributions in your work. If you don't find any, find out ways and means to add value to your work, your learnings, your achievements. Do this every 3 to 6 months. Make sense? So friends, don't forget to use your resume progress meter today. Interview essentials will be covered in the next session. The intention of these videos is to reach out to those who do not have accessibility to seek professional help to design their resumes. Please share, like and subscribe and let me know of your thoughts and views in the comment section of this video. Adieu. This is Susan signing off. Best wishes for a great career to all of you.